Alright, what's up, my friends? Welcome to another episode of Your Deck Live, a show where I play your deck live on stream. We've played 3 decks today so far. I played a Pioneer deck and a Legacy deck, and now we're playing a Modern deck. And Endgame, Emery fan number 1, has brought to us a Modern deck based around Devotion. So Nykthos, Ride the Nyx, of course, a very powerful land, taps for a lot of mana. We've seen Devotion decks in Pioneer be very, very good. Now we're trying it out in Modern. Of course, unfortunately, this deck was a lot better before they banned Once Upon a Time and something else. What was the other card? I forgot. It lost 2 cards, I think. I don't even know what I'm talking about. But we got a Nykthos build here, trying to ramp into a bunch of mana really, really fast. And gonna get things rolling here with some huge, huge spells. So, yeah, Once Upon a Time, really good in this deck. Obviously, ensures a turn 1 mana creature, or ensures you find a Nykthos. So, we're trying to put as many pips in play as possible. A pip is a colored mana symbol for Devotion. So, we have a full 10 mana creatures here. Oath of Nissa, which is currently banned in Pioneer. This gives you a green pip. It's a ponder. Helps to find your Nykthos. And pretty sweet card. Burning-Tree Emissary, usually seen in Bushwhacker decks, is here as a extra pump for Nykthos. So you can like play an Emissary and use the 2 mana to pump your Nykthos and make a lot of mana really, really fast. But the real big thing that's happening here is Leyline of Abundance. So this Leyline, unlike more sideboardy Leylines, is a Leyline that makes your mana creatures better. So when you tap a land for mana, whenever you tap a creature for mana, add an extra green. So now your Llanowar Elves is a Soul Ring. It's pretty crazy. And your Nissa lands also tap for triple, I suppose, if they're forests. And pretty powerful effect. It also gives you 2 free Devotion for Nykthos, which is kind of huge, honestly. And it's also a mana sink. So later in the game, this is a way to win the game by just pumping your team over and over and over again. So powerful card. Obviously, we're going to want in our opener, but and then we're using a bunch of Planeswalkers and a bunch of standard rares here to round it out. So there were 3 copies of Primeval Titan in this deck initially. I cut them because they don't make a lot of sense. We're not getting Kessig Wolfron. We're not getting like any sort of land that really matters besides Nykthos. And a 6/6 trample for 6 is like that gets Nykthos is not really good enough. So I replaced those with Genesis Hydra, which is another good card against counterspells, and a card that has been played a lot in Devotion decks over various formats. It's huge. We get another huge thing. So this will often get one of our Planeswalkers, which is pretty great, and just a powerful card. And otherwise, Hydroid Krasis and Voracious Hydra are other payoffs. Hydroid Krasis, of course, very, very good. The light blue splash is for Hydroid Krasis, and for Kiora, Master of the Depths, which untaps a creature and a land, so obviously very good with Nykthos. And then can also find lands and creatures and stuff. Not an exceedingly powerful card, but definitely a reasonable card. And then people are saying there's no Ballista main, there's no big things to cast. Well, that's what Vivien's for. So just like in Pioneer, Vivien can put some counters on things, so on and so forth. You can make a fight here or there. But the -5 is very easy to get to, and all of our boom booms are on the sideboard. Even Ulamog, and an Emrakul, and a Walking Ballista, and a Frilled Mystic. I think this is definitely probably 1 too many Eldrazi. Not sure exactly which one we want, but it feels like 1 too many. But there's your big boom booms. So once you have a bajillion mana, we can go get those and then win the game with that. So I've seen there's been various versions of Devotion that's done well in Modern in the past. The one big thing here is that we're not playing Arbor Elf and Utopia Sprawl, which is the more typical way to use Devotion. Obviously, Sprawl plus Arbor Elf is 4 mana on turn 2, which is insane. But we're playing Leyline, where Arbor Elf isn't that good. So definitely interesting variation here. Sagemon, ask me that again later. I can't do it right now in the deck tech. So 4 Waterlogged Grove is obviously great. Don't want to flood. And it's basically a deck. Just make a lot of mana and then do kind of busted things with it. Huge Hydroid Krasis, super early Nissas, go get Eldrazi's, Voracious Hydra, and so on and so forth. No Dryad Arbor. Good catch, Brittany. There should probably be a Dryad Arbor in the deck. Taps for 2 with Leyline. It's not very good otherwise, I guess. We can fetch it, though. There should probably be an Arbor. Endgame, what do you think? What do you think? Arbor or no. It's only really good with Leyline, and it could be a liability at times. But endgame, it's up to you. Do you wish to add a Dryad Arbor over a Forest? And then we're going to be ready to go here. Here on Your Deck Live, a show where I play Your Deck Live on some no Crater Hoof. I think the Eldrazi are just bigger. No Arbor? Okay, that's fine. Yeah, the problem is, like, fetching it's phenomenal. Actually drawing it can lose you the game on the spot. So the question is, are the games you naturally draw it and lose going to happen more than the games you, like, fetch it and, like, it's really, really good and wins you the game? Probably more of a risk than necessary. So that's the deck. Let's go. Again, Your Deck Live, a show I play Your Deck Live on stream. We're playing some Modern. As a reminder, Your Deck Live is currently closed. We are moving very, very shortly, and so the queue is currently closed. I'm currently clearing the queue out right now. It will reopen eventually, but with my luck, we'll draw Arbor in every opening hand. Yeah, probably. All right, so Modern League, Devotion, let's go. Let's do this. Question was, I don't like cards like Frilled Mystic. Spellcaller is 3 mana, not 4 mana, which is much, much less than 4. I don't love Spellcaller. It's good, but Spellcaller is also often played with other flash things, making it much more palatable if they don't play into your Queller. You can do other things, and the body's also pretty reasonable. A 2/3 flyer for 3 is like fine, but let's go. Your Deck Live. Who's pumped? Let's do this. Misty shakes the world in every format. Dumb card. Dumb card. Alright, let's go. Go on first. Leyline, please. Heh. This is a rather painful mana base. Hand is not great, honestly. We have a Burning Tree and not much to do with it. No Nykthos, a bunch of really painful lands. I'm just going to ship this one, I think. Maybe we can just do better. No Leyline. Like, no Leyline, no Nykthos. It's like a pretty big cost here. I should have mulligan. Alright, well, there's Nykthos, and literally nothing. Rough start. Rough start. Maybe can't keep this hand. So, go to 5. Alright, I guess this plays. So, we're going to keep this, and we're going to ship Voracious Hydra, and probably Kiora. But it also mulligans to 6. Kiora is just like not good without other things. That's why I don't really like the card that much. Alright. Definitely not the best hand of all time, but we'll see if we can make it work. Oath of Nissa says, Krasis, Burning-Tree. Oh, found the Leyline. Awkward. Burning-Tree and no Nykthos is not very exciting, but second Krasis with no mana is also not very exciting. I think we're just taking Krasis, though, honestly. I'll just say go. This insulates against discard. We're drawing mana or spells, right? Utopia Sprawl. Oh my god. Alright, so they're playing the red-green like Ponza-y deck, and we just draw Q. Oh my god. Ugh. Now they're gonna like pillage us or something. Don't think our hands or draws could have been much worse to start off here. Yeah, we're getting pillaged. Alright. Pretty lame. Oh my god. Is that impossible? Didn't I bottom? I guess we fetched. Unreal. Oh my god. Fetched on 1, right? Yeah. Alright. Renin 6. That's interesting. It's not a card I've seen in these red-green decks, but it makes a lot of sense. It's a very good card. I think we're, like, about to go to the next game. Yeah, alright. I'm just going to go to the next game. I'm not going to reveal any more of our deck. If not, as if we even cast spell anyway, so... Alright, well, that sucked, obviously, to mulligan to 5 and get pillaged, never cast a spell, basically, but sure, fine. Voracious Hydra is actually pretty good. We just need to, like, basically just draw lands and play our cards. A little unhappy with Kiora. Wouldn't mind shaving one of those. Scavenging Ooze is, like, fine. Something like Thragtusk is, like... fine. Acidic Slime's kind of cool, too. You can kill their Utopia Sprawled land. Definitely capable of doing that on turn 3. Just bring like a few slime. I'll call like a Voracious Hydra, maybe. If we just like get going, we should be in great shape, but... yeah, Ren killing our mana creatures is definitely really bad for us, too. Definitely agree on that one. Alright. Just like not have the worst hands of all time. Is that cool? Is that cool with everyone? We do that? Alright. Double Leyline. Oh my god. It's just unreal. This hand's insane if we had a green source. But we can't actually cast a spell. I mean, we're on the play. I mean, you could maybe like sell me on keeping on the draw, but hand of the week, that's a pretty good one. Nope, that's the wrong button. Oh, man. Alright, let's mulligan. Man, endgame, you were just cursed, my friend. Alright, I guess we're going to keep this. And just oath into like a mana creature, I guess. Oh my god. It's basically 5 cards, I guess, but... Alright. Breeding Pool, Nissa. Okay. Yeah, that's true. They might pillage the first Nykthos, so... we'll definitely expose the Nykthos on turn 2 so they can kill it. This is wild. This is just wild. And there's your Sprawl. Alright. Now, if they're smart, they'll kill my Forest. Because this is like a really obvious, like we just didn't play Breeding Pool untapped, or tapped. Played this card instead. We're just literally screaming for them to kill this, please. Scavenging Ooze. Alright. If you don't laugh, you'll cry, you know? If you don't laugh, you'll cry. Alright. Second Utopia Sprawl. Man, where are my acidic slimes at? Bloodbraid Elf into Pillage. Perfect. And they're smart. They kill my breeding pool, not my Nykthos. So definitely a very smart play on their part. And we're dead. Alright. That was, I don't think I've drawn worse in a match of Magic in like 100 years. Like, that was utterly embarrassing. Cool. Round 2. Let's go. I mean, that's just like an obscene amount of like unbelievable. I don't even know. All right. That's fine. We're good. Everything's good. Don't worry about it. We're good. It's not like we weren't mulliganing aggressively, you know. Yeah, I mean, it does seem like a pretty mopey matchup for us. They have Ran 6 killing our mana creatures. They have Stone Rains and stuff. So, like, definitely probably not the best matchup of all time, but holy cow, were those hands just completely unplayable. No mana creatures, couldn't draw a Leyline and actually draw a land. No Nykthos or 3 Nykthos. Like, oh my god. Like, we don't want to cast Oath of Nissa on turn 1, you know? Like, so we already have, like, Burning-Tree and Nykthos. Whew. Whew, boy. Alright, folks, stream's brought to you by... Never mind. Playing matches, let's go. There's no way we can draw any worse than that. It's just not a chance. The deck team's Brainstorm. And we have to keep this hand. There's just no way we can mulligan this hand, so we're going to keep... It has an Accelerator and a Leyline and a Nykthos. So... Hall Fountain, go. Alright, let's ride. Endgame, what did you do? Did you, like, kick a puppy or something? Like... You see this? Our opening hand was this hand minus 2 Nykthos. Our first two tries were Nykthos.
Yeah, hand's not great to begin with, but...
I mean, it's got Leyline and a 1-drop and a Nykthos. You know, it's, like, not amazing, but...
And now you have 4 Nykthos.
And now we have 4 Nykthos.
And another Nykthos in case they blow up your Nykthos.
Jeez.
I'll get in there.
I can't even, like, find the words. Have an Ice Fang Coddle? Ugh. Oh. Whoa. Alright. I guess we'll do that. Sure. It's fine, I guess. Yeah, it's an Ambush Viper. You got me. You got me good. Oh. Is there a Euro here, probably? No. We'll draw a 5th Nykthos. Let me tell you. Alright, well, this is like... I have no words, honestly. I just have no words. No land for them. Okay. Attack Teferi. It's Ambush Viper number 2. Sure. That's fine by me. Alright. Go get a forest. And now do we cast Leyline or Oath of Nissa? Probably cast Leyline, honestly. Just get it in play. We got an Oath for a Planeswalker anyway, so... This is ridiculous. Force Negation, Itching Supreme Verdict? That's a win. That's an absolute win. Okay. Sure. I mean, even with everything terrible that's happened to us this game, like, I feel like we're definitely in this game. Let's try Nissa here. Let's go Nissa. Krasis, Vivien, Hydra. So we can Burning-Tree 3, 4, 5. Going Hydra for 5. Is resolving Vivien, Arkbow, Ranger a nice thing? We can Krasis next turn for a pretty good. I mean, they're missing land drops too, so like. I think I'm like kind of down with Krasis here. Just like play Burning-Tree and just say go. Resolving Vivien doesn't really feel like it does much, honestly. And Krasis is probably just our best path forward. So we can play Burning-Tree, Nykthos for 3 mana, play Nykthos 4 mana, 5. We can't play a good Krasis yet, but we're gonna set up for it for next turn. Alright. I mean, it's a thing. It's ridiculous. Just can't even find the words. Double Nykthos currently doesn't do anything. We're just gonna play it for right now. Nykthos only adds 1 mana anyway. Same as just tapping it. So I mean, they can Euro here, I guess, which is kind of annoying, but they're not Dark Rituals yet. They're not Dark Rituals yet. Alright, so there's Euro. Don't really have an answer to that card. Our goal is to go over the top of Euro. Can we do that? Not sure. Not sure. That's not bad. Alright. Make it mana. Make it mana. Just playing standard. Doomsday Alarm. So, draw 2, make a 4/4. Draw Birds and Leyline. This is the you have 4 Nykthos Shrine to Nyx in your hand alarm. And don't worry, folks. We're only moving about a mile that way. And the firehouse is equidistant from our old house and our new house. So you'll be able to hear the Doomsday Alarm every day on stream, as always, even after we move. You put in a Field of Ruin? Oh, please. Please Field of Ruin me. I'm begging you. Please Field of Ruin me. They're going to do it, too. Bounce Burning-Tree Emissary, sure. Do it, you coward. I mean, right now, Nykthos taps for an extra mana. So it's an Ancient Tomb. They're not doing it. God, you suck. Oh, man. Oh, let's put a permanent. It's not even cast it, so it does work. They did it. They did it. Cool. Okay. So now we can Burning-Tree, Nykthos, Birds of Paradise. Let's just attack the thing first. Crap. Alright, well, so let's trample. We lose the devotion though. Damn it! I didn't think about that. That sucks. I punted. Stupid. Very stupid. Play bird. 4, 5, 6. So we can Krasis for 4 again, or just play Leyline instead of for next turn. Probably want to Krasis for 4 again. Alright. Stupid. Very dumb play. I mean, now I can like Genesis Hydra for 1,000,000 next turn, which is pretty cool, so... It's also a cast trigger, and it just puts it into play, so they can't counter it no matter what it is. You get a Planeswalker, it's pretty sweet. Might consider blocking at birds here. Probably not. I think they could definitely rat this turn. And the world's like ending out there. Main phase Ice Fang, sure. Temple Garden Shock, okay. It's kind of weird. We draw another Leyline. God, it's so awkward. Alright. I mean, I guess we're just going to double Nykthos here, right? Getting our Leyline bounced by Teferi is obviously the most awkward thing ever, but... So, add 6 green, play Nykthos. Go to... 10 green. This will make it a 8/8. It's a 9/9 better, I guess. Goes a card deeper too, right? Can I play Leyline? Maybe? I don't know. Whatever. Genesis Hydra. An 11/11. Look at my top 11 cards. Put a non-land permanent that costs 11 or less onto the battlefield. Looking for a Planeswalker here, obviously. Okay. I'd also like to not get wrathed. Okay, so options are Kiora, Vivien, or Nissa who shakes the world. Vivien to fight Euro is really bad against Path to Exile. What's up, Thunderwonk? I mean, Nissa's not really very good either. All these cards are pretty bad against Supreme Verdict. Alright. Yeah, but if the target isn't there, it doesn't matter. It just doesn't do anything, so... They're going to Cryptic, bounce Vivien, and draw a card. Smells like a Supreme Verdict. So we're going to just act with everything, I guess. Doesn't have Trample, right? Yeah. This was the game we started with all 4 Nykthos in our top 8 cards of our deck, right? Just gonna throw that out there. So we are like playing Magic here. They're playing Mystic Sanctuary in their Temple Garden Forest deck. Gross. Oh my god. I mean, I guess having Euro in play for like 5 turns means they have a million cards in their hands. They're just gonna have everything no matter what. I think we're pretty dead here, folks. Just have full 7 cards in hand. Our hands is terrible. Yeah, I don't like Kiora at all. I think this card just sucks. It's only good if things are going really, really good for you. We're just dead. I'm just going to pack it up. Alright. They have Cryptic in their hand. Like, alright. So, I mean, all things considered, we did draw quad Nykthos in our first 8 cards of our deck. So, you know, like, we were in that game for a bit, despite that. So, alright, let's bring in Veil of Summer and Mystical Dispute, and maybe the Slimes. I like to cut 2 Llanowar Elves, because they're bad against Verdict. And don't want the Slimes. Say Voracious Hydra is not very good either. It's like okay, but... Verdict is definitely pretty annoying. You can't really do anything about it, unfortunately. I think Kiora's like fine against them. They're a control deck, just a Planeswalker, you know? Dispute and Veil are both obviously very good, so... Don't really have an answer to Euro in this deck. I guess Scavenging Ooze is like... I guess that kind of plays. Just like not really good against anything but Euro. It's kind of clunky too. I don't know. I don't think we want to just bring in an Eldrazi. 10's a lot, you know, like... Alright. Same place. Alright, let's go. Reasonable card. Yeah, I should have brought in 2 oozes, I think, but it's too late. Arkham's Astrolabe. Okay. I'd like to find something to do with our Burning-Tree Emissary. I'm just gonna Oath first. Grove, birds. I would say I would want the land here. I guess we play birds, we can turn 3 Nissa. But we can also like turn 3 Garruk or Kiora here. And this is really bad against Wraths. I just want the land, I think. Getting Breeding Pool to play around like getting pathed a million times. Playing Burning-Tree and nothing else really does suck, unfortunately, but... Field of Ruin, go? Okay, so they have like no lands in their hand? Probably? Sure. What we play here is probably getting countered. I'm going to say Kiora is probably the worst card. Remember Resolves, you also get to just like draw a card off it too, which is pretty cool, so I don't remember how that worked. Alright. Sure. Hit me. No creatures. No creatures. Big tilt. Alright. I mean, sure. Obviously we are... This hand's actually, like, reasonable. We've drawn a acceptable mix of lands and spells at rational mana costs. So... We resolve the Planeswalker. We have creatures in play. Sure. It's kind of annoying, but sure. Alright, so it looks like they're a little mana screwed here. Nope, they have a land. Alright. Ooh, they lab flooded. They're going to the lab. Alright, it's untap. I mean, I want to try and play around Verdict if possible. This is worth 2 mana, this is worth 2 mana. I think we can actually play Garruk and Nissa here. So we can go Garruk. Tap for green. Untap Noble and Breeding Pool. Untap Forest and Forest. Don't Planar Cleansing me. You missed 10 rack, but it'll be up on YouTube at some point in the distant future. If you're a sub, you get unfettered access to my VODs. Just saying. So if we're getting Wrath next turn, I guess we can just untap Forest. Even if we get Wrath here, obviously if 3 Planeswalkers in play, I'm feeling pretty good about things, so... -8? That's so much. I beat this emblem in Standard once. My opponent ultimated Kiora, and I won. That was a long time ago. Might just slam an Uncrustable here and get a little hungry. Huh. So, we're trying to play around Cryptic Tap the Team, as well as untap Wrath of God. So I think we're gonna plus on the Waterlogged Grove and just move to combat and attack, I think. None of our other Planeswalkers really do anything right now, but this is like fine. They Wrath, they just like sacrifice the Waterlogged Grove, or if they Cryptic Tap also. Just your casual Cryptic Command off of Plains, Forest, Island, Field of Ruin. So, bounce Nissa, tap these. Sure. Alright, so post-combat, I mean, Kiora can, like, untap both of these. So can Garruk. I like to resolve Nissa, but not make a creature. That's worse than Noble Hierarch, whatever. I don't think we can do it, actually. We can't do it and leave up Waterlogged Grove, so if they Wrath us, we get to draw a card. What a complicated game. Alright, we can float 2, untap 2, float 2, Forest. We can't plus Nissa on a thingy, so yeah, I want to leave the Waterlogged Grove up. I'm just gonna plus this and say go. Obviously, drawing all of our mana creatures at once is not super ideal here, but yes, they have verdicts. They're in a spot where they basically have the Cryptic or Verdict every turn, or they're just dead, so it's kind of cool, I guess. I like having the ability to threaten overrun if they actually do anything besides Cryptic or Wrath. And, like, we have a million power in play anyway. I don't think making a beast is a reasonable thing to do. Alright, they fetched an island. What do you got, opponent? Here it is. The big finish. I got nothing, folks. I don't got any jokes. I don't got anything. All I got's a fish girl and a gingerbread eating man. Somebody want... Folks haven't followed, stream with that follow button. Of course, if you're watching on YouTube, make sure you follow on there. If you're watching on YouTube, please take 10 seconds to like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe. Current plans are to split the YouTube channels. I'm making a separate channel for Your Deck Live, and this is so far in advance, you might actually be watching on that right now. So if you are a sub, they're going to Field of Ruin my Waterlogged Grove, which is astounding because we can just sacrifice it and they just don't get a land. So I have no idea what they're doing. Oh, look, another Birds of Paradise. Cool. Alright. Alright, so now we can 2, 3, 4, 5. We're just going for it. Nissa, who shakes the world. Yeah, we're just going for it. Overrun. Even with a path here, they're dead.
Gay. Louses.
Yeah. That's right. Take that, Supreme Verdict deck. Verdict's hard to beat. Alright, I want some oozes. And we're gonna cut the last Voracious Hydra, and maybe we could cut a land. I'm a draw, honestly. I think Kiora's fine, honestly. Any Planeswalker's fine against them. Still match 2, yeah, it's been a long one. Alright, I'm just gonna cut a Windswept Heath. Got a Leyline? Nah, I think having a Leyline in our opener is pretty good. It's not great against them, so they can Teferi it, but I don't want to reduce our nut draw possibilities. God. All right, we're gonna keep. We have Oath of Nissa to find a land and birds. God, I'm dying. Jeez. Okay, I'm okay. Awkward. What's up, Raven? How's it going, everyone? If you're tuning in, welcome. Your Deck Live, a show where I play Your Deck Live on stream. This is endgame13's Green Devotion deck, and that's a pretty bad luck so far. Almost ridiculous. All right. Drawing a land is nice for sure. We're gonna just cast Oath of Nissa here, and then probably play Burning-Tree Emissary. We're probably just jamming, honestly, but maybe I shouldn't have played that. I don't know. Heh. Decisions. Alright. I'll take the Waterlogged Grove. Alright, I mean, we're gonna, just play into a Wrath here. I think this is fine. Yeah, land's fine. Land's certainly fun. End step Ice Fang, sure. Still two snow permanents off of Death Touch, which is good for us. Teferi Time Raveler. So, pretty annoying. Pretty annoying. Bouncing the bird is a smart play. Yeah, bouncing the bird is definitely a pretty smart play. Yeah, Nykthos would be nice. Nykthos, that's what we were looking for with the Oath of Nissa, but... Alright, I mean, our hand's a little chunky here. If they have a Wrath, we can't really afford to play around it, so... Let's kill Teferi. And then play birds and say go. Hope we don't get wrathed, I guess. In the no Astrolabe games, obviously, their mana is kind of awkward, so... Our hand is chunky. Chunky. Snow-covered island. Alright, so their mana is super awkward, which is cool. Can't cast Cryptic. And thoughts of a Lurn in Legacy. We played against a Lurn today in our Legacy League. They beat us. I have no opinions on Legacy, though. I've played no Legacy at all in the last few years, so... So, I mean, are we jamming Kiora or Nissa here? Nissa just plays so badly into Wrath. And they can field us to get the third Snowlands. We need to be aware of the Ice Fang being live. I kind of like don't mind that though. They field us, they can still like Aether Gust or whatever. All right, we're just gonna cast Kiora, I think. I don't want to play Nissa plus a land and get Wrath next turn. Actually, pretty sure we just minus and then attack a both. Hello. So Nykthos and Burning-Tree Emissary is phenomenal. And now we slam. Alright, you're up. So they're going to field me to fix their mana, most likely. Sure. I should have eaten their field. That was dumb. Whatever. With the Scavenging Ooze. A third island is necessary. They have a forest? What? I have Ice Fang number 2? That's pretty annoying. I have to kill my Kiora here. Alright, whatever. We got bigger fish to fry. Peacebone resub. Kind of sucks, though. Still be planning on going into my turn with Kiora. But now their mana sucks, though. They can't cast Cryptic. They can't cast Wrath. They're also just dying, too, so... The next turn, you get to play a pretty large Krasis. Alright, well, now they have all their colors. So here we go. Here it comes. This is it. Nope. Another island. Teferi Time Raveler. You want to get to a slugfest with me? Alright. Yes, the next early access event for Ikoria is next Wednesday. It's actually our closing day But I'll be doing it. Same the usual. Same 10 decks as always. Alright, so... I mean, we're just popping off a huge Krasis here, right? Like... Seven, 8, 9. That's 10. Right. Ship it. Alright, it's fine. Let's try and kill Teferi. Don't mind getting pathed at all. Kind of like it, actually. More mana for our beefy hand here. They clearly need to deal with this Hydroid Krasis. So, even if they rat this turn, not too big of a deal, I don't think. Another Ice Fang? Sure. Yeah, sure. Okay. I mean, now they can, like, Cryptic and stuff. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 off of Nykthos. Probably, like, cast Vivien, see if they Cryptic it. Then we play Nissa. I guess Nissa doesn't attack well into Ice Fang. It's kind of gross. Christ. She can kill Teferi. Alright. Let's play Nissa pre-combat. Let's see what happens. Does feel like this game's been going on for the last, like, 3 years. Alright, so counter tap. Exactly what we were looking for. And then we'll play Vivien, just kill this Teferi. Unless they have a path. That would suck. They have Force Negation. Okay. This is getting a little ugly. Obviously, if they Wrath us, we get to just play a big Krasis next turn, but they have Teferi kind of going. This game's a little sketch. Mystic Sanctuary is the literal worst card ever printed. Unbelievably horrible design. Just can't get over it. Alright, sure. I think you might be in trouble here, folks. They just have, like, Cryptic tap the team lock. I think now you have to actually draw at the Grove and try and find one of our two Mystic Disputes. Veil Summer doesn't do it. Crypticus doesn't have a target when it taps all creatures and draws. Oh, duh. Might need to restart Magic Online here. It's going pretty slow. Ugh, come on. You couldn't draw a dispute. Drawn over half our deck already. I probably should have discarded the Noble Hierarch, but time's a ticking, so... No, it's game 3. Sure. I mean, we just draw. There we are. I think we're going to win. Think they're dead. That's 18, yeah. All right. Right to combat. I guess I could have Path to Exile here, actually. So maybe I should have... There's no way to put more power in play. It's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We're attacking for 12. We have to kill all their Planeswalkers and stuff, too, so... Oh, they have Force? Alright, sure. Alright. Yeah, sure. So we can do a bunch of stuff here. Add a bunch of green. Play... Add a bunch of green. Kill Teferi. God, they just have everything? Sure. Can we just like overrun and kill them? Let's say like a path. Whatever, yeah, sure. There are 0 creatures in my graveyard, but it's gonna be really embarrassing if they just die. 13, 14, 16. Yeah, they have a path for this. It's 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. It's only 14. Gain control of target. Sure. Whatever. Four, 8, no, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14. I think they're dead. Man, if they're dead, they threw this game so bad.
Yay. Louses.
Man. I don't know if our opponent could have thrown that game any harder. Like... Oh. I need a break. I'm going to take a nap, folks. It's been fun. It's been real. I'm going to go take a nap. A little nappy nap. Oh, my God. 1-1. We beat the Infinite Supreme Verdict deck. If you haven't seen my article on coolstuffinc.com, hop on over there. Read it. My loves hates for Ikoria, like I always do every new set. Also use promo code GYM5. 5% off your order on coolstuffinc.com, and you get a free Jim Davis Goblin token. Check it. Pretty cool. Coolstuffinc.com. Check it out. Always free content every single week. Oh my God. That game was exhausting. Hey, look! A good hand! We did it! We did it, endgame. We got a good hand here. This hand is great. Look at this hand. This hand's phenomenal. You got Oath to find a payoff too. This hand is the newts. I think it's Llanowar Elves over Noble. And if they bolt the bird, we still have our better creatures. Oh man, ready for Neobrand. Gonna kill us in turn 1. We earned this hand, right? We definitely earned this hand. We worked really, really hard. Oh God, yeah, thought sees me. Don't do it. Oh no. Oh, for sure. That's fine. All right. An annoyance to be sure, but all right, sure, it's fine, I guess. Watery Grave, Fatal Push, Breeding Pool? Okay. You're killing all my stuff. I definitely don't want to Oath for a land, but I kind of maybe we just want to. I mean, if I miss, though, it's a disaster. It's an absolute disaster if we miss. I guess we'll have a Pip in play. Oh, man. Emissary's so good. She can't cast it, though. Alright, whatever. She's gonna land. Ugla, new sub. What's your name? Where you from? Welcome, my friend. Thanks, sub. Appreciate that. Okay. So no real payoff yet. Voracious Hydra is like not really good in these kind of matchups. They just archive trap me? What the hell is going on? What? Sultai Mill? Oh my lord. This is unreal. It's always something. It's always something. Let me tell you. Two, four. I'm just playing everything, whatever. Play big dumb Hydra. Hail Hydra. Go. Your turn. Oh, it's true. I do have. We have Emrakul in our sideboard. Oh my god. This is just ridiculous. Alright, what's up? Euro? Euro and everything. Man, Euro and Astrolabe and literally everything. Mill? Why not? Why not? Alright, so we have 18 cards left. Just hoping for no fatal push to kill this Voracious Hydra. Mesmeric Orb and Euro? I mean, I guess, like, kind of like two diverging paths, right? Of one is, like, attacking them with the 6/6, and two is just decking them, so damage doesn't matter. Alright, yeah. We're going to mill some cards here. Yeah, mill all our cards. You got it. They're all gone. Every card is gone. I guess we want to draw, like, Vivien. Try and go get an Emrakul or something. That's like our entire deck. God, they have a stupid push. God, it's unbelievable. So we can Genesis Hydra for our entire deck, and what do we have? 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm gonna tap like the least amount of permanents possible, I guess. What's going on? Are we surgicaling me? Like, they're surgicaling. They're surgicaling me. Is there my draw step? There's a pause here. That's fine. They're never gonna hit. They're never gonna name this. Just basically comes down to, do they have a kill spell for this or not? Surgical targeting Birds of Paradise. So I guess there's like 2 copies of those in my deck, so they're trying to like mill me for 2 here. It's cute, I guess. Alright, so I'm pretty sure we just like tap Noble Nykthos 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 and play Hydra for 5. How many Nissas do we have left? Nissa untaps lands. We have 2 Nissas left. That's pretty sweet. Alright, sure. Add 7 green. Should I go a little bit more? I don't think so. Look at our top 5 cards. Is there a Nissa in them? Yes, there is. So I don't think getting Vivien actually matters. We can't like get the Emrakul in our graveyard, so just get Nissa, who shakes. Hydra. Untap our Nykthos, because why not just untap all of our stuff, right? Can we like pump and kill them? This is 10, 11, 12, 13. We can deal 15 with the Leyline, but it's not worth it. So just kill them next turn. So they draw like Glimpse the Unthinkable or Archive Trap. We're dead. Otherwise, I think we're fine. God damn it. Yeah, they glimpsed me. Unreal. Alright. That sucks. That sucks. I guess the Noble could have attacked you. Did I miss lethal? I don't think I missed lethal. I think we were pretty short. Alright. So we have to bring in our one Emrakul to Promise. I'm sorry, not that one. We're bringing our one Emrakul to Aeons Torn, and they like kind of can't win unless they have Surgical, which is pretty cool. Bring in our Disputes. Bring in Veil of Summer. Oh my god, there's so many good cards against this deck. Cut our Voracious Hydras because they suck. Cut, maybe I don't know. Maybe I just miscounted. That's fair. I'll take it on my chin if I did, you know? You just, like, don't want Krasis because it just, like, draws cards. It's pretty funny. Acidic Slime seems good, actually. Let's cut all the Hydroid Krasis. I don't think we care about Euro. But I think a cheaper attacker is also cool, too. Oh, Nykthos add an extra mana because of the thing? Yeah. Alright, well, I guess I suck. Sorry, everyone. I didn't realize it. Just shave some stuff, I guess. Archive Traps threw me for a total loop there. Sounds dope. I guess if we're going to fetch, you might as well do it on turn 1 so they have the least opportunity to have Archive Trap. So we're going to need to fetch at some point in the game. Pretty sure we can't go through the whole game without fetching. So, just do it now. No Archive Traps. Wowzers. Alright, so Bolt the Bird, whatever, it's fine. Scavenging Ooze? I think I like Oath of Nissa here. Vivien, Burning-Tree, Waterlogged Grove. Burning-Tree is obviously the best card with our Nykthos. Yeah. Like, Vivien's like... Yeah, let's get the Burning-Tree Emissary. I'll just say go. We have an Emrakul in our deck, so it's gonna be pretty hard to beat without having Surgical also. So we'll just keep like putting stuff in play and doing stuff. Glimpse me, sure. They hit both Disputes, kind of lame, but sure. Also, our Ooze is a mana sink for all of our Nykthos. We should move a million creatures, so that's kind of cool. Alright, so... Alright, they have Surgical. What are they going to Surgical here? Probably Vivien, honestly. Vivien or Hydra. Them blowing a Surgical here is phenomenal for us. Because again, we have one Emrakul in our deck, and they just don't know about it, so... Just have to not draw the Emrakul, correct. Alright, perfect. They hit Vivien. So I'm real smart on my my Oath take. Did they not exile anything? Okay, sure. Yeah, alright. Anyway. I don't know what's going on, but what are you gonna do? Probably misclicked. Nykthos for green. Let's play an Oath. I couldn't Oath first. Play an Oath. I mean, I guess. Not the best Oath of all time. But I mean, honestly, with Leyline, the goal about Leyline is just like also a mana sink. So when you're flooded, like, just does its thing. Now, we exile 2 of our own creatures to shrink our deck a little bit, but all 4 birds in the graveyard. It's funny. Alright. I mean, I guess go. 2, 4, 6, 8. So we can pump Leyline next turn. Eat Surgical for snap. Yeah, I probably should have done that. That's pretty cool. They try and snag Emrakul, we can eat it. I guess. Doesn't make it go away. Like, I mean, Emrakul still shuffles, even if they do get to surgical it. So, like, we still get to shuffle all our cards back, and they have to redo everything all over again, which is pretty cool. So, alright. So we have 8 mana here, right? Yeah, so we're just going to play this and just crank up the Leyline and attack. Exiling our own graveyard helps against Crypt Incursion. That's true. That's true. Alright, that's pretty lame, but sure. Just eat one of our own creatures again. I think the Crypt Incursion issue is a thing. We've got 3 cards left. We've got lethal, basically. I don't think any surgical matters. Again, if they surgical my Emrakul, the shuffle trigger still goes off. So, like, they still have to redeck me again all the way, you know? So, Field of Ruin in the 3-color deck. Okay, sure. It's kind of annoying, but whatever. Opponent's feeling crabby. Oh my god, they're playing really crabby. Okay. They're not going to field my Nykthos? Sure, I guess. Upkeep, Fatal Push, my Burning-Tree Emissary. So right now I can make 2, 4, 6, 7 mana. We're just going to draw a card. Not pump our stuff. So now we're making 5 mana. Alright. Definitely not... I guess it doesn't matter. Just draw a card. Okay. Alright. They have 0 cards left. We're just playing off the top, and we have an Emrakul in our deck that we just don't want to draw. Field of Ruin, my Nykthos. Alright, sure, I guess. So we mill some cards. Straight Jack in 11-month resub, welcome back. Mill some cards. I almost like don't want to draw a card in case we draw Emrakul. Okay, that's cool. They jump with a crab. Shelldock Isle. Currently not on. I have 24 cards in my library. This is legitimately stressful. And I think we're like really, really ahead here, right? Like we're already, even without the Emrakul, we're ahead. And then like if things go wrong, they just have Emrakul. Or we just have Emrakul, you know? Yeah, I guess the Shelldock Isle's on next turn, but okay. Not Emrakul. It's all that matters. Ugh. That's really annoying. Alright, I guess. That's like 1,000 life. Christ. Obviously makes Emrakul worse as well. Alright, that really sucks. We could have leylined, but I didn't. I should just, crap. Damn it, stop. God damn it. Mesmeric Orb. Gross. Alright. So they still have this Shelldock Isle card hanging out, which kind of sucks. Do we just like pump up Leyline and like just mill a bunch of cards and just hit Emrakul maybe? Kind of think we do. We're not scared of decking because we have Emrakul, obviously. So alright. Bunch of triggers. For the love of God, don't draw Emrakul. Alright, so they're going to go for like a Glimpse or an Archive Trap here or something. They're going to have Visions from Beyond and Recall. Ugh. Please don't. Please don't. Still have a land left. Alright, that's our deck right now. We have two, and there's the Archive Trap. So, bang, Emrakul. Shuffle. It's all going back. It's all going back. What are the odds we deck them before they deck us? Shuffle trigger. That's funny. All right. Nykthos is pretty tight. So, what's this good for right now? Six. Yeah, just keep going. I mean, this game has been clown shoes. Could not agree more. Could not agree more. Clown shoes is an excellent way to describe this game. End step. Archive trap you. Nope. Yes. Nope. What is this? Oh, they're just tapping their own stuff to mesmeric orb themselves? Okay. Maybe they're just playing €1 as like a way to win games like this. I think we're gonna draw off the Waterlogged Grove. Our odds of drawing Emrakul are pretty low. I'm gonna do a response to this. Honestly, we can always cast Emrakul if we draw it. So, yep, they're milling themselves. They have a damnation. Snow-covered swamp, field of ruin. Purple stuff. Oh, Sunny D. Glimpse themselves? Sure. There's Euro. Sure. I mean, like, our deck can beat €1. Like, they're going to deck themselves. Like, they're actually going to deck themselves. Unless they have one like Lab Maniac or Jace or Thassa's Oracle or whatever, which would be absurd. That would be absurd. Like, they have 8 cards in their deck, and they currently have 7 tapped permanents.
Gay. Blouses.
That was pretty fun. I enjoyed that. Hopefully y'all enjoyed that too. Let's bring in that last Ooze. Ooze is pretty good. You want anything else? What do we want to cut here? They don't have any wraths or anything. Is Cynic Slime even good? I don't know. Oh man, that's just hilarious. Extra damnation last game. That's true. Let's cut a Llanowar Elf. Let's cut a Llanowar Elf. Showed they had like 1 damnation. That's ridiculous. Oh man. What's up, Russian Bobster? Thanks for following. I appreciate that. If you haven't followed the stream, hit that follow button. Of course, if you're watching on YouTube, make sure you follow on there. If you're watching on YouTube, please take 10 seconds. That's it. 10 seconds out of your very, very busy quarantine life. Like the video, leave a comment, and sub the channel. Especially if it's the new Your Deck Live channel, then definitely subscribe to it. Because it's new. And you should just, I don't know, do that. Oh, Emrakul. That sounds kind of bad. There's a Leyline and a Nykthos, but a dispute. It's pretty bad though. Yeah, like, we already have Leyline and Nykthos, and we're on the draw. These are the two best cards in our deck, for sure. We want to have in our opening hand. And having a Dispute to, like, handle an early Crab or something like that's kind of cool. I'm going to keep. Sweet. Sweet. Alright. Not the best draw ever, but fine. Fine, fine, fine. I probably should have fetched on our turn. I mean, actually, sorry. We can actually counter an Archive Trap, so... Showing off, getting it untapped. And... Oath of Nissa, sure. Shocking everything. Shocking everywhere. Nissa, who shakes the world. It's fine. I mean, like, hand hasn't panned out amazingly, but we're still in, like, pretty fine shape here, I think. Emrakul certainly buys us a lot of time. That's for sure. Green, green, blue, and there's your Euro. Sure. Seems like they only have one Euro in their deck. Alright, and we're going to conceal our Nykthos for now in case they have Field of Ruins, and just chill as they go, I guess. It's not the most exciting hand ever, but our Dispute's obviously getting worse and worse as the game goes on, but sure. There's your Field of Ruin. What are they doing? They're just, like, not doing anything. They're going to field my breeding pool. Okay, sure. Opponent's very suspicious. Very, very suspicious. What are you doing over there? What's going on here? I don't like this. I mean, like, are you even concerned about getting Archive Trapped? I mean, it just doesn't even matter. So let's play Vivien here. Play the old Vivskis. We can't encounter Archive Trap. It's free, so whatever. We Emrakul anyway, so. Alright, just the old Naked Plus. Say go. End step. Trap, 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 trap. You lose. Just kidding. Was the big Eldrazi you shuffle into your library effect supposed to be a downside so you can't reanimate them? Exactly. That's exactly what it is. For some reason, it's a trigger and not a replacement effect, like cards like Playing Glacial Worm. Not Playing Glacial Worm. Blightsteel Colossus. That one just like a replacement effect. So there's no trigger on it. Just makes it more annoying to resolve in some spots. Progenitus, same thing, yeah. Alright. Well, now we have like a lot of mana, which is cool. Are you gonna field me again? Alright. Nice Nykthos. Yeah, thanks. Appreciate that. We're gonna cast this Emrakul. I would love to cast this Emrakul. Alright, so I'm just gonna draw. I'm gonna play Nykthos. Nice Field of Ruins, LOL. And make some green. Cast Nissa. Shaken Worlds. Taking names. Plus in a forest. I guess just like pump the forest up, right? I mean, it's probably dying to like a fatal push or something, but okay, cool. Let's just move to combat. Attack for 5. Okay. I mean, I can like go get Ulamog and cast it next turn with the Vivien, so yeah, that's a bad opt. Some bad optics right there. Right, we're gonna cast. Well, let's see. Well, I can't Euro yet. I mean, they're gonna Euro. We're gonna dispute it, and they're gonna cry. I guess. Oh, they have 3. Never mind. I miscounted. All right. Yeah, you have Euro. Sure, whatever. Sure. So yeah, we're just gonna go get Ulamog, the Ceaseless Hunger, and just cast it, and probably win the game. Honestly, like this has been one of the weirder matches of Magic I've played in a long time. A long time. Our Forest, they're animated, make 3. That is awesome. Okay, so untap. Play a Forest. I guess Noble Hierarch is free technically with Nykthos in play, so play Noble Hierarch. Nykthos for green. Make 1,000,000. That's 10. I mean, go get Ula Daddy. I think I just want to cast this Ulamog to get rid of Euro. Oh no. Not Fatal Push. Tap for 3. 3 mana. Alright. There's Ulamog. We're going to deck them. And then we got 3 mana floating. We can untap a Forest. That's 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. 3, 6, 7, 8. I'm just going to pump the team, I think. Yeah, sure. Okay. Your turn. 11/11 Ulamog. Still dispute up.
Game. Blouses.
Ridiculous. Ridiculous match of Magic. We got some hype in chat for that absurd concoction of events that happened in that match. Holy wowzers. I was already floating mana, so I couldn't attack with the Forest. Oh boy. Alright, folks. That's a sponsors game. That game was brought to you by bcwsupplies.com. BCW Supplies. Go sort your collection. Alright, you're stuck in quarantine with nothing to do. Go buy yourself some BCW sorting boxes by their... they have the cool... I'll show it to you. Look. Oh, it's heavy. It's full of cards now. Oh, this thingy. It's a card hotel. See? These things slide out. It's really cool. Go buy a card hotel. Oh, it's heavy. Go buy a card hotel and some binders. Get yourself a card sorter. Go sort your collection. Stop being lazy. You said if you had time, you would do it. Now you have time. You're in quarantine. Promo code GYM10, 10% off your order. bcwsupplies.com. Yeah, we'll keep this. It's alright. Oh, not this deck again. Oh, gross. At least our hand's playable this time. Last time our hand was not playable. Alright. Sure. Spell show. Boo boo doo. Woo woo woo. Woo woo woo. Population per compartment. I believe it's 1,000. But double check on the site. You can try Gym 20, but the only one I guarantee that works is Gym 10. Oh, don't run and 6 me. Alright, that's not as bad. It's kind of a Stone Rain. Alright. I guess just getting Burning-Tree in play is fine. How can you stomp a bird? Yeah, I guess that's pretty fair, actually. Alright, so let's give him the old Burning-Tree Bird's Paradise. There you go. Can't play the Oath, too. We have a red and a green mana in our mana pool, so... Such is the cost of playing a Gruul card in our Simic deck. Arbor Elf? Arbor Elf's good. Don't kill my bird. God, stop. You can't do that. It doesn't work like that. Oh, man. God, I should have played Oath first. Alright. This kind of sucks. They have a million mana next turn, and we just, like, can't get our Planeswalkers in play. Keep like, Stone Raining us, basically. Alright. Oath of Nissa says... I almost missed there. So many big things, not enough mana. Gross. Gross. Stop interacting with me, opponent. I'm trying to do stuff. This deck does feel incredibly reliant on Nykthos. The games we don't draw Nykthos just feel like a slog. Yeah, that's a Glorybringer. Oh, we're going to kill the elf next turn. Our Burning-Tree is dead. Long live the... Oh, hey, there it is. Right on time. Alright. I'll just play Hydra and kill the elf, because elf is a Soul Ring right now. Playing Kiora doesn't really do anything. Playing Vivien doesn't really do anything, so... Try to play the right Hydra here. Fight! Alright. Untap here. I think Burning-Tree Emissary would be a pretty sweet draw. I think Elvish Reclaimer would be good in this deck. It's pretty mopey. It's really, really clunky, you know? Cloithis, God of Destiny, and then no other play. Alright. I mean, Genesis Hydra for 3 is pretty bad. Kiora is just going to die to Glorybanger. They play any double-costed thing Cloithis turns on next turn. This is kind of gross. We can't even Vivien fight the Glorybringer either. It's probably just Kiora, honestly, which it's not really cool. It's Kiora plus, and hope we get to untap with it and play a big Hydra next turn. I guess... I mean, Vivien could plus and make the Hydra bigger. But then they just... And then they can't attack and kill it. That's true. And then the Hydra can play defense. It's not bad. All we want to do next turn is just play Hydra for 5 or 6. That's literally all we want to do. So does Kiora plus or Vivien plus make that more likely? I think I like the Vivien plus here. What? The hell was that? Oh, it's because of the Oath of Nissa play, right? No attacks. So now Hydra can block Cloithis or a Bloodbraid Elf. They're making a mana? That kind of scares the crap out of me. They have Bloodbraid Elf here. It's a disaster, I think. Okay, so they Bloodbraid Elf for Utopia Sprawl. So, could have been, you know, Devil of the Cascade wasn't the end of the world, but... Now Cloythus is a creature, and they have a land, too? That's kind of weird. Why would they have made a mana with Cloythus if they already had the land for Bloodbraid Elf? It's strange. So our blocks depend on if they exert or not. They are exerting, so we can't block with our Hydra. Everything's a Vivien? Oh, whatever. Vivien's freaking dead, alright? You got it. Vivien's dead. Deader than dead can be. Alright. Llanowar Elves. So we're still struggling to get our Nykthos completely off the ground here. We're not in terrible shape, though. I mean, we can, like, Kiora here, plus it, and then play Llanowar Elves, have 2 blockers. Yes, Nykthos is currently even on mana. I think Kiora's terrible. Just don't think his card's good at all. Alright, so... just going to hope to go to our turn with Kiora still in play. Even with the Elf, though, I think we're capable of playing a pretty good Hydra here, so... leave Hydra back on D again. Oh, no, we're not attacking. We're defending our Kiora. We're putting the work in. Try to make this fish lady good. They still have 2 cards in their hand, too. Jeez. Oh, with the Q. Oh, yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. I'm stupid. I forgot the Q. Yeah, sure. You're right. You're right. I should have attacked. I'm stupid. At 3 mana, Kiora would be very, very good. The bar for 3 mana Planeswalkers is pretty low. Oh my god, they don't have Bloodbraid Elf. God, Bloodbraid Elf is so good. And Magus of the Moon? Oh, nice Nykthos you got there. Alright, well, I think we're dead, folks. I think we are dead. I mean, we get to eat one of these. There's no point in defending Kiora because we can't untap Nykthos anymore. It doesn't really matter. So, alright. Kiora's dead. We eat a Bloodbraid Elf. Oh my god, they had a Bolt too? They just have everything. Unreal. Ugh. Why is everything going wrong? 4 is not the number we want. We want this card, unfortunately. 5 is the number we want. And we whiffed. Alright. That was a pretty brutal game. This matchup seems pretty hard for us. Like, they just have actual pillage and then just, like, all the cheap removal for our mana creatures, as well as cards that punish us pretty quickly for stumbling. It's pretty tough. It's pretty tough. don't think you want to. I don't think you're even sideboarding either. Like, I mean, Scavenging Ooze is like fine, but not great. Thragtusk is cool, but I don't know if I want to board it in. Rather than just have it in our deck. Slimes, whatever. Yeah, we're just gonna run it back. We really just need to have like a good fast hand. They unfortunately just had like the kill spell for our birds twice, and they were on the play. So if we were on the play that game, we'd probably just roll them over. But they were able to answer our things on curve, and then Glowbringer's pretty brutal. This deck is sweet, but it does seem pretty fragile. A lot of parts trying to come together here. You know, we gotta have a Leyline, we gotta have a Nykthos, we gotta have mana creatures, we gotta have a payoff, we gotta have, you know, it's a lot of things trying to come together. Alright, this hand is really, really, really good. I mean, Slime cost 5, and by the time we get there, it might not even matter anymore, you know? Alright, well, if they don't have a bolt for our bird here, we are going to do some pretty dirty things. We have the nut Burning-Tree Nykthos draw. Alright. We're off to the races, folks. Add 3 green. And we're just playing all our creatures, I think. They could obviously pillage our Nykthos, but there you go. There's all my stuff. Don't play Anger of the Gods. I imagine Anger would already be on the table, so that's good for us. Cloytha's God of Destiny. That's what you love to see. Nissa who shakes the world. Okay, let's get shaken. Green. Keep a blue open. Probably. Add 6 green. Wait, I should actually play the Oath first. Yeah, just like mana neutral anyway. Yeah, let's play the Oath first. So Oath says Kiora, Burning-Tree Emissary. Alright, I guess Kiora. And then we go Shaboom Boom. Add 1,000,000 green. Play Nissa. Tap for green. Untap. Blue. We found our good draw, folks. And then we could make more mana here, but it's like not really necessary, so we're just gonna minus this, I guess. We could like untap Nykthos, but it doesn't even do anything, so look at our top few cards and brick horribly, sure. Okay. And that's, I mean, it's impressive, but yeah, Kiora's got to go. Kiora's just terrible. Like, Kiora is the definition of a win more card. If you have Nykthos and a mana creature and things to do and cards in your hand and all these things, Kiora's good. But like, how much better would this board be if Kiora is like a more playable card, you know? Alright, so they're gonna Pyromancer, discarding 2. Discarding Forest, Scavenging Ooze, sure. We're just popping this Kiora off for trying to try and find a some sort of payoff here. We have infinite mana, like literally infinite mana. Add infinite green minus Kiora. No payoff. Kiora needs to go in the nearest garbage can as soon as possible. Soon as possible. Long stream. It's only been 7 hours. Thoughts on the blue-green legend from a new set for this deck? It seems made for this deck for sure. I'm not convinced that this Leyline engine... I'm not convinced this Leyline engine is better than just playing Arbor Elf and Utopia Sprawl. Like, Arbor Elf Utopia Sprawl is really, really good. It's one of the more underused engines in the format. It's just so good. And, like, adding this Leyline's been pretty all or nothing, you know? It's nice to have a mana sink, but it's just really, really awkward and just adds another problem. 5 mana Vivien seems awesome in this deck. Awesome. Alright, we're going to throw away an elf here. I don't really think we really care. Just going to finish him off. I think 5 mana Vivien's really, really good. Probably changes how the deck is built, but... yeah, let's go. You're dead. Sylvan Scrying to find Nykthos? I don't think so. The new 5 mana Vivien is very, very good. All right, they're adding mana here. Like they're trying to play. I mean, we realistically have like, oh my god.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
I was so sure we were drawing Hydroid Krasis that turn. I would have bet my entire life on it. All right. I guess we're killing Chandra. Because, like, our hand was pretty nutso this game, but we didn't get paid off. We made, like, 15 mana and just didn't do anything, you know? Alright, now what? Pillage my Nykthos, which is a creature. I'm not going to have any permanents left. What do we have? Like, forest. We have like 4 forests in our deck. Yeah, we're going to ultimate Nissa next turn if we get a chance next turn. I come in tapped, right? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Could just cast the 5/5 Krasis here, actually. Yeah, I kind of like that. I like that better. I'm not really in a rush to give my Nissa up. You know, it could die to things like that. And 5/5 is the magic number against them because they have Glorybringer, so... It's end step elemental. And there you can see, yeah. All right, cool. That was definitely our absolute nut draw, but it wasn't even that good, which is definitely a deck building concern. Now we're rocking the draw for game 3. I think I'm interested in Scavenging Ooze in the draw. I think Kiora is just too bad on the draw. Okay. I mean, stands pretty good. We can keep this. Put him all against the 6 also. A lot of pressure on them to kill my Noble Hierarch on turn 1. Kiora's bad in the play too. Yeah, we've already established that, yes. Finale of Devastation. It's not really good, but it's when we're playing it for cheap, you know. I think Genesis Hydra is the real deal. I like this card a lot. I would say the Voracious Hydras have also been kind of medium. Alright. Well, hopefully no Utopia Sprawl nut draw here. I'd appreciate that not happening. Also appreciate drawing a Nykthos to go with our double Burning-Tree Emissaries. Okay, so good news, bad news. Bad news is they have the Sprawl for the Elf. Good news is they don't have a land. And I think we're about to go bananas. Hexdrinker, we're not looking for a Savannah Lion, really. Alright. I mean, that's fine, I guess. Just setting up for a big Hydra next turn, I suppose. Nice Panza deck. Please, God, don't play Anger of the Gods. Karn, the Great Creator, could also be a thing. That could be a thing. Alright. They have 4 mana here. There comes Bloodbraid Elf into a Braid. That's pretty good, actually. Just killing a Noble Hierarch here is actually a pretty big game. Nykthos off the top. We don't actually have Nykthos yet. I kind of want to just block here. We draw Nykthos, I'm still pretty happy, so that's actually even better. Wowzers, that's awesome. Alright, so thanks for playing.
Gang. Blouses.
Too soon? Too soon? Preemptive? BM Jim. Lightning Bolt. Alright, that's pretty good. And now our mana engine's pretty completely screwed, so. Do we cast Hydra for 1? It's a creature. They're at 7. We could hit. We have what, 8 mana creatures and 4 Oath of Nissa. So we have 12 hits and 48 cards. Let's just do it. Let us do it. Come on, buddy. Show me what you got. click OK to continue. Yeah, we don't want to draw a card anyway. That's fair. Leyline should have worked. LOL, GG's. What? We won! Yay! Alright. 3-1. 3-1. Let's go. Let's finish strong here. Let's finish strong. First strong for our sponsors, Cardboard Live. If you're a content creator, please get involved with Cardboard Live. Email James, get in the beta. It's the overlay you see on stream right now. And Cardboard Live's a bomb. Check it. I also thought that was match 5, but we're good. One match left. Let's go. Also check out the Hex Holder. That's right, the Hex Holder. Your new premium storage solution for Magic cards. Holds 4 double sleeve decks. Holds your playmat. Holds your hand sanitizer, your pad, your pen. Don't hold your Zibby, unfortunately. But hexholder.com. Promo code Jim10. Check it out. Yeah, that promo is much less fun to do now. Poor Zibby. Poor little buddy. Let's go first. This hand is the nuts. I'm really convinced that Birds is better than Llanowar Elves in this deck. My Jimmies are rustled as followed. Thanks for following, Jimmies. And them hard nuts is followed. And don't call the ops as followed. Put them all against the 5. Let's go. Noble Hierarch. I said Noble Hierarch. Opponent says, "Hey Jim, I'm one of your biggest fans. I'm glad I'm able to play versus you. Probably one of the best things to happen in quarantine. Good luck, have fun." That's nice. Good to play against a UTU opponent. For those who don't know, I talk in Magic Online chat almost never. Almost never enter casual conversation. So just know that if you talk, I see it and I'm happy about it. But you can't really get into like casual conversation while I'm streaming and stuff. So only really respond if it's like a necessary thing to respond to. So I appreciate it. Thanks so much though. All right. So now we have like Nykthos, but nothing to do with the mana yet. But it's kind of fine. I mean, like, just play Burning-Tree here and play tap land as they go. J-Stam. Thanks for the resub. 2 months, my friend. I really appreciate it. Month number 2, most important month. Thanks for your continued support. And I appreciate it. Thank you. We do miss Zibby. What's up, Kyle? You missed 8 rack. It went 2 and 3, but the deck was pretty sweet. What's up, Shakmar? Yeah, you all are the pile drivers. That's kind of annoying, but sure. The pile drivers. All subs to the stream are pile drivers. Just like this. See? It's all coming soon. All coming soon. New graphics, new overlays, new everything. Alright, so they take Garruk here. We get to play a Krasis for not that much, honestly. Ooh. I'm pretty sure we're blocking here. Like, this slows down their clock immensely. And we're not even devoting that hard right now anyway. Yeah, this is a pretty easy block. Alright, we're playing a baby Krasis here. Also blocks the freebooter too, so. Ugh, gross. I mean, definitely need some spells, but turn 3 Aether Vial. You'll love to see it. Uh-oh. What are they going to name? What's it going to be? Vivien, Arkbow, Ranger. Well, we do have some of those in our deck, but not in our hand. Oath of Nissa. Okay, that's pretty cool. It's a fair name. It's a fair name. Nissa, who shakes the world. So, blast for 5 here, and then cast Oath of Nissa post-combat. I guess they have Mana Strider. This is... No, never mind. The thing blocks the thing. We're good. Oh, no, we're tapping it. Never mind. So they have Mana Strider, Nissa dies here. That was a bad attack. Or I could just not cast the Oath. Let's not cast the Oath, actually. That's stupid. That's stupid. Don't be dumb, Jim. Basic snow, land, creature, forest, elemental. Reflector Mage. Well, that makes me feel dumb. Sure. Alright, let us start with an Oath of Nissa and see if we can find something cool here. Yes, I'm pretty tired of Nissa in Standard also. There's a new set coming though, so shake things up a little bit. So we hit our one payoff we hit is the 1 card under Meddling Mage. So I don't want to take Waterlogged Grove here. Ugh. Noble Hierarch is... I guess that's actually fine because it allows the forest to attack and we can keep the Krasis back to block the stuff. Alright, sure. Guess it's Noble Hierarch. Play land. Play Noble. Definitely want to draw a spell next turn. You know, not taking the Canopy land's a little risky, but this allows us to defend our Nissa much, much better, so... They have a 1-drop here? Ugh. Ugh. Alright. They have no cards left, that's good. So drawing off the top and off Canopy. Stupid Meddling Mage. And also sounds messed up. Sounds fine to me. Alright, so... now they have Nobles, they get exalted through my Krasis. That's fine. Nissa can take a hit. She's tough. She freaking shakes the world, for God's sakes. Oh, God, they have a Lieutenant, too? God, what a sick draw. Alright. This is getting harder. You probably need to draw a spell, honestly. Oh, that is a spell. Alright, yeah. Okay. Don't even have good attacks anymore. So they have a 3/4. It's kind of gross. Just sending one big land, I guess. They're close to being in the abyss, so I should have sent the flyer in, right? Yeah, that's even better. Means we're gonna lose Nissa, but now we're just like dead next turn, so that's cool, I guess. Little F6 value. They go to 3. Their DOB. Crack Canopy. Don't you see? Pygon T. And aside from Reflector Mage bouncing Krasis, which is obviously good for us, probably don't have too many answers to it, so... Alright. Goodbye, Nissa. It's been real. Dryad Arbor's like pretty sketch, honestly. That wasn't a bad draw. Okay. First things first, we go... Oh no, we gotta cast this first, because if they have Reflector Mage to not die, then they bounce the Krasis and we can't cast it. So we want to cast Krasis first. Absolutely. And we're just slamming it, right? For 100 million. Let's just do this, I guess. Maybe I should leave a forest up. Nah, God damn it. This is game number 1, match number 5. We are 3-1 in this league. I would say we are almost assuredly winning this game. Not to toot my own horn or nothing, but I feel like we're very, very far ahead. Noble Hierarch is so good. Well, I mean, I guess, like, so they're playing main deck Deputy, so I guess playing Krasis first was really stupid. I guess I'm an idiot, but whatever, I guess. That's how it's going to be. I guess that's how it's going to be. Bird's still lethal. Yeah, I should put the bird. I'm stupid. Ah, crap. I screwed up. Alright, so I should have put bird there. I'm just an idiot. I just was trying to play things fast. Yeah, so bird was lethal, which sucks, but we can attack with a Vigilance 6/6, which is fine. Just cast a huge Genesis Hydra, so... Alright, so we've got 5 pips in play. Yeah, we're going to Hydra for like 100 million here, I think. Wait. Play birds. Actually, we should attack with a forest first. Because they have a 3/4 blocker. We have a bunch of Exalted. Yeah, we're attacking with the forest first. How good is Noble Hierarch? It is unreal how good it is. Yeah, definitely the Deputy, right? Like, no? Alright, sure. Alright, and then post-combat. Green. Play this. Keep this. Green. And we're going to leave, leave both forests back. That's 12. It's for 10. I think, like, we can do, like, this. What's up, Southern Wizards again? Alright, I think 12 is enough for this Hydra. We're going to reveal Wait, Vivien? Nope. Not Vivien. Kiora, I guess? God. Well, there's also a Leyline in there, too. Is Leyline good right now? Not really. I mean, kinda. We have lethal in the air next turn, so, like... Oh, you're right. We're not casting anything. Totally correct. Good catch. I knew that earlier, obviously, because I talked about how we can still do it with Teferi play. Alright, and then we're gonna... Plus? Maybe you might just kill the freebooter right now, right? Alright, hold on. They could have Reflector Mage. That's still fine. Hello. Fight. So Birds of Paradise currently lethal in the air. We also have a 12-12 and a bunch of other stuff too, so I think we're in pretty good shape here. Southern Wizard, new sub. What's the name? Where you from? Welcome, my friend. Thanks, sub. Appreciate that. Appreciate all the new subs today. You're all awesome. Thank you so much. A lot of subs today. I really appreciate that. I was streaming in a few days. I'm taking a few days off to mourn the passing of our poor little Zibby. Little Zibster. Alright. Our sideboard doesn't seem very good either. Honestly. Like, I don't know what I want to bring in. I don't want Kiora. Just bring, like, a couple Ooze. Things don't die, though. Like, on either side, usually. Thragtusk is, like, okay. It's, like, fine, I guess. I mean, like... It's not like we were losing that game without the birds. Ferret, you know, we could have just won the game with all of our cards anyway, so. Brandon from Atlanta. Playing Magic's Invasion block. Favorite deck is Psychotog Invasion block. Awesome wizard. That's great. Alright. And Ballista's like in the board for the Vivien, but like I don't know. I would say our Vivien board is a little too thick. A little too thick. I gotta pee really bad. That's not too bad. I'm gonna take 10 seconds to pee, guys. I'm sorry. I'll be back in a second. I gotta pee my pants here. I can't finish the match. I'm a deck tech, so I'll be right back. Don't go nowhere. Hold on. Don't go nowhere. Sorry, folks. When you gotta go, you gotta go. You know, what are you gonna do? Try to hold it till the end, but there's no way I was gonna get through another game or two and a deck tech. So here we are, live TV, doing it live. What's up, Lane the Man? This hand's like pretty mopey. We're on the draw, and they have kept 7 cards. Yes, Catcher. Yes, preview stream is next Wednesday. I'll be doing a set review over the weekend. We're in a mulligan. This hand just sucks. Oh my god, this hand's like kind of worse. It does have Nykthos and Burning-Tree. Alright, we're going to keep this one. We're on the draw. We have 10 mana creatures in our deck and 4 Oath of whatever. So, big first draw step here. We have 14 cards in our deck that cost 1 mana. I want to draw one of them. I don't care which one, honestly. Preferably a Llanowar Elf effect, but I'll take Oath of Kaya too. Or Basic Forest. Or Basic Forest. This is the good draw. This is the good draw here. Turn 1 Noble into turn 2 Champion 2-drop on the play. This is bad for us. What you naming, opponent? What you naming? Good name. Very good name. Burning-Tree Emissary. Excellent name. Wouldn't keep a hand without a 1-drop or Burning-Tree, so very good name there. Alright, game 3, I guess. Yeah, next game. Alright, yeah, I mean, that hand's really good anyway. I'm not sure if we beat that hand in a draw regardless, but yeah, not a very good hand for us. Played out horribly with the Meddling Mage, so. Just bring Ballista as like a card. It's kind of fine, maybe. I don't think Ooze is very good. No, Burning-Tree was an excellent name. Very, very logical name. As I said, there's no way I keep a hand without a 1-drop or a Burning-Tree. So, didn't play a 1-drop. What else could it be, you know? Alright, we're going to keep. It's not great, but we're going to keep it. Point of mulligans 2-6. Noble go. All right. Here we go. Maybe next turn. Maybe next turn good things will happen. We do have payoffs here. So we have turn 3 Nissa on the play. And then we have Krasis to follow. Can we actually even... No, we can't Garruk and Nissa, but... Alright, so we're getting booted, which is fine, so we have two good payoffs, so... Not really too bad for us here. They'll take Nissa, we play Garruk. Probably just untap the land, so I want to play a huge Krasis next turn, so... If I have minus, it just dies pretty easily, so... This is a safe attack, right? Yeah. Alright, no Mantis Rider. Mantis Rider would suck. But even then we have land Krasis as a 4/4. Alright, 2 Canopy means no Mantis Rider, so that's good. Alright, 2 Canopy means no Mantis Rider, so that's good. Alright, 2 Canopy means no Mantis Rider, so that's good. Alright, 2 Canopy means no Mantis Rider, so that's good. Alright, 2 Canopy means no Mantis Rider, so that's good. Alright, 2 Canopy means no Mantis Rider, so that's good. Alright, 2 Canopy means no Mantis Rider, so that's good. Alright, 2 Canopy means no Mantis Rider, so that's good. Alright, 2 Canopy means no Mantis Rider, so that's good. Alright, 2 Canopy means no Mantis Rider, so that's good. Alright, 2 Canopy means no Mantis Rider, so that's good. Alright, 2 Canopy means no Mantis Rider, so that's good. Alright, 2 Canopy means no Mantis Rider, so that's good. Alright, 2 Canopy means no Mantis Rider, so that's good. Alright, 2 Canopy means no Mantis Rider, so that's good. Alright, Alright, so I think they have Mantis Rider, and they either played the wrong land or just didn't realize it initially. Which is really good for us, obviously, so... Yeah. Alright. I think we're probably in good shape this game. They poke Garruk. We get to make a huge, huge boom boom. Hello. What have we here? Add green. On tap. Add green. Just like in Standard. So definitely fortunate on our part. They either played the wrong land or just didn't have the right land to cast Krasis there. So, or not Krasis, Mantis Rider. Now we have Vivien, Burning-Tree, Leyline. Yeah, I'm mad about these Leylines. They're too high variance. I just don't like them. Just don't like them. So there's Mantis Rider, but now they're in a spot of like, they have to have exactly the 1/3, not Reflector Mage. God. Alright. Pretty annoying, but sure. I mean, we can play everything. The problem is, like, our Vivien just isn't that good. I guess we can kill the Booter. That works. We'll just kill Booter and then get back Nissa. Sure. So that's Burning-Tree. Oh. Duh. Oh my god, just cancel. God, casting spells on Magic Online is literally hell on earth. Alright, so add 2 mana. And now we can Nykthos. Wait. Yeah. We can Nykthos, play Leyline, tap both Nobles, play Vivien. We can't do anything else, though. We can't play... I guess that's the thing I have to play. I'm being stupid. Long stream. Add green. Play Leyline. Green, add green. Play Vivien. Just gonna kill the thing with Vivien. I mean, it's not like the prettiest thing in the world, but get back our Nissa. And just play land, say go. So there's no Waterlogged Grove here. There's no reason to get a Krasis back because it just dies. So if it was an 8/8, sure, but so they're gonna kill my Vivien. I still have 6 devotion. I think we just Grove actually. Just draw a card. I draw another payoff, I think. Okay. Oh, like, could we just not cast a Leyline? Maybe. Playing Leyline's a pretty big game, though. We're 3-1. This is game 3 of the last match. Alright, double crack canopy is pretty good for us. They do have 2 vials in play, though, so it's not like we're out of the woods yet. Alright. That's not bad. Alright, so... Oh my god. Okay. We have a really headache-inducing amount of mana. Okay. I'm just going to start doing things. Hope it's correct. Add green. It's 1,000,000 mana. Play Leyline. These tap for 3 now. So Nissa land taps for 2 and 3 and 3. So we can pump our stuff. I want... Yeah, it's 3, 6, 7, 8. That's 9. If we untap Nykthos, we can 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay. The thing is, if a Nykthos dies... Oh my god. It's oof. Alright, whatever. Add a bunch of green. Add a bunch of green. Untap Nykthos. Now we pump... Can't pump 3 times because we can't use Nykthos to activate itself. But Noble plus Nykthos is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That's 1 short. Right? Tap 3. Use 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I'm getting 15 here. I think we're just doing this. I might have miscounted, or I don't even know. We're just going in. They're just like almost dead, you know. Like, I mean, even if they can kill Nissa this turn, I think we're in fine shape. So, I'm sure I missed an activation there. I don't know. We had 5 floating. We couldn't. Right, we could activate without swinging, but I want to swing, obviously. All right, so Mana Shredder is kind of annoying, but. That's some sequencing, I guess, for sure. Well, that's pretty annoying. They get to kill Nissa here, but we still have Nykthos and Leyline and 1,000,000 mana, so... So 3, 6, 7, 8... 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12. So tap these 2, it's 12, 13, 14... 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yeah, we're way overbooked here. Kessig Malcontents. Deal damage to us. Sure. This is bold. Why won't it move? Oh, okay. Add 13, activate. How's that? Is that good?
Game.
All right. Sweet. So there we go. End game. We got a good league there. 4-1. We'll take that. It's funny that I still think Leyline's bad though. Yeah, when everything works out and your opponent's not killing your creatures and you draw Leyline and mana creatures and payoffs and lands, Leyline's fine. But I just think Leyline's worse than Arbor Elf and Utopia Sprawl. Because the thing is that the Sprawl is also good with your untapped land effects too. And I think it just adds too much variance. Like, we just need so many pieces in our opening hand to make our hand functional. And Leyline just exacerbates that problem, like, a lot. So, let's do our rebuild here. I know we obviously won the game with Leyline there, but if we just had some other payoff, we also would have won because we had 1 million mana. So, you know, like, whatever. Kiora was also really bad. Garruk's fine. I like Garruk. I liked Hydra a lot. I didn't love Voracious Hydra. It was good in some spots, but not in all spots. I definitely want Arbor Elf and Utopia Sprawl. That's not enough, I guess. Just typing the word elf is not really good enough. Oh, there it is. So no birds and no Llanowar Elves. I mean, Snap Ponder, I don't agree. These decks were usually predicated on Sprawl Arbor Elf, not on Leyline. I don't think that being blue is necessary. Hydroid Krasis is pretty good, but aside from that and Dispute, just crank up the Genesis Hydras, you know? Krasis is good, but... And then we could play, like, maybe like a, you know, a pair of Ballistas. Tunes, it makes our mana much smoother. I guess Waterlogged Grove is pretty good. I want all 4 of these. I want 4 Viviens also. Because the thing is, like, once you have Arbor Elf and Sprawl in your deck, kind of want to maximize your 4s. Because it's easy to get 4 on turn 2. Which is pretty sweet. Yeah, blue is obviously pretty free. I definitely agree. It's pretty good. The disputes are also pretty good in the sideboard, too. Yeah, I think I would add, like, a few Ballistas. I'll take a look. Chef Seth. Ballista, Birds, Mystic, Noble, Burning-Tree Krasis, Scavenging Ooze. Karn the Great Creator is also a problem, too. I mean, not a problem, a possibility. Karn is certainly interesting. I don't know. Without Mycosynth Lattice, I'm like not really big on Karn. And getting like Ensnaring Bridge doesn't seem very good for us, you know? Yeah, I'm not really about the Karns, I don't think. Obviously Once Upon a Time is really good, but I just don't think Leyline's worth it. I just think that it's just... When things go wrong, the Leyline's just really, really bad. You know? And I think that Arbor Elf, Sprawl, and Sprawl's great with your untapped land things also. And you might even want to play like a like 2 Voyaging Satyrs, you know, which are good with Nykthos and with Sprawl. And, like, because Sprawl kind of makes it so when you don't have Nykthos, you still have a pretty good engine. So I kind of like that, for sure. What do we got? We're 21 lands. I can see shaving a land, too. I mean, now we're, like, once Sprawl's in it, we can't play these Waterlogged Groves, I guess. So we gotta have turn 1 Forest, obviously. Two, three. I don't think that Grove is even good anymore. This is 19 lands. Yeah, it's not a Euro deck. Shaven Noble. You're going to play 2 Satyrs. I'm not sure if it's good enough, but it is definitely very good off cast off Emissary. And again, it makes your Sprawl better. I just want to make sure we have something to do. We have some sort of engine when we don't draw Nykthos, you know? And Sprawl plus untappy land things is like a pretty reasonable one, all things considered. So, Core Search is not good enough, I don't think. Hydroid Krasis. Some of these decks play like Primal Command too. That card's kind of mopey. I kind of like this. And sideboard wise, the slimes were whatever. I think our wish board here is pretty ridiculous. We just don't need all this stuff. We never wished for any of these cards ever. We wished for Ulamog once with Vivien, and that was it. It's not a double dip, no. Single dip. No Frilled Mystic. Nykthos Tracker is really good, actually. That's actually a nice one. That's a nice card to have in for grinding matchups. And then it's fun. I mean, the Emrakul won us the match against Mill. I don't know if it's actually good of a sideboard or not. Like, when are you actually need this card? Where you have 15 mana and you just need a way to win? Like, I think Ulamog's probably enough in the board. I do like Emrakul to Promise Den, though. It's good against combo decks. So right now our fetchy cards for Vivien are these. And I guess Ooze, too. But I don't know if we need this many Oozes. Our sideboard didn't feel very good. A lot of cards we just didn't really use. Like, Dispute and Veil are great. Get rid of Burning-Tree. It's like the best card in the deck. So this is a card you want to play with Nykthos. I think playing a Ballista in the board is also fine. Slime, Ooze. Hornet Queen. I mean, you just can't put all these cards in our board, you know? Like, we're just not going to Vivien -5 that often, you know? Like, it's going to happen once in a while, but we can't have all these cards in our board that are just, like, aren't that great, but cool once in a while. Like, just not good deck building. Again, part of the reason we're adding Utopia Sprawl and Voyaging Satyr is I think adding a way to find Nykthos is too slow, and I think that having a different path towards lots of mana is very good. So Arbor Elf and Satyr plus Sprawl plus Garruk is definitely a secondary mana engine. Wall of Blossoms? That's old school. That's old school. I don't know what we want in the sideboard. I mean, like, there aren't really a lot of good options in green. I mean, we don't have any graveyard haste aside from Ooze. I guess Ooze is fine. Just add an Ooze, I guess. And then it's also cool that they can't bolt your Utopia Sprawl, which is like a nice thing too. Also, the new Vivien's going to be really good in this deck. New Vivien's pretty awesome. So that's also a possibility too once the new set comes out. Collector Oof. It's not bad. It's not bad. We have Slimes at a Rec Sage, I suppose. Yeah, Overgrowth is like okay. I get it's only if you're going like really, really, really big, but the other card we're not playing here, I feel like we're like missing something. Let's play a second tracker for the fair matchups. Green Cavalier. That's kind of an interesting one. Honestly, it helps to find Nykthos. But nah, Titan was in the original list. You don't want to Titan in this deck. If you're Titaning, then you're getting Valakutes and killing your opponent, you know? Alright. Just add Tracker, I think, for the fair matchups. Honestly, I think the new Vivien should go on this deck, and that kind of changes things, so I'm not really sure how that would play out, but basically, endgame, this is where I would go. I would go next to this deck. Deck's sweet. Deck's pretty sweet. It's definitely a little finicky. Definitely, there's a lot of moving parts here. You know, things that you kind of need to, you can't draw too many Llanowar Elves or too many big playoffs or so on and so forth, but pretty powerful overall. Pretty sweet deck. So, endgame. We did it. Won some matches. Love to see it. Awesome. All right, folks. You two folks. Take a second, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next video. Love you, folks.